Hello, welcome to another game between MrMackey and Jagged. And let's see if they eco-whore in this one as well. That's the point of this video. UEF versus Cybern. Speed this up. I'm sure everybody who's played this game, who's watched these videos, knows this map. It's a great map. Very spread out mexes. A lot of interesting terrain. A lot of interesting trees you have to get. So as with every maps, there's some element that if you know, you have a pretty significant advantage. And you can see that from there from MrMackey, who is UEF. So once again, UEF versus Siren, just like in the previous game. Yeah, both players going after, and actually these factory attack moves, we'll see how effective those are for Jagged. Because recently I found the patrol move, or if you're willing to do that, to be a lot more effective. I don't know why. It just attack moves in general sort of suck. See, when is it going to be second air? So first went land. Both of them went first land. Looks like second air for Jagged. Total of 5 P-gens. That's what you can do with the trees. And I already see 2 land factories. You can do it with 3 P-gens if you want a little bit of power stalling. Maybe you expect just a little more power, but otherwise it's a pretty good BO, and he's got quite a few tanks. That's 3 strikers together with a snoop. Yeah, if he keeps them all together, it looks like he won't. As you can see, the micro here protecting his engineers. A lot of manual reclaim from MrMackey. Hope that's not the beginning of a big turtle. Let's actually see who got more reclaim. 500 for Jagged. So you can see that's significant. 459 for MrMackey. Even though MrMackey did a whole bunch of manual stuff here, but looks like he missed a bunch of stuff. Well, whatever. That's probably not the most interesting thing about this game, how how you harvest trees. But yeah, it is. It is part of the game. Rocks and trees. Pillar striker. Any micro, yeah. No chance. The first thing that happened, of course, with the radar, first shots, and overall 30 extra health, which translates into about another extra second of life. A lot of rocks here as well. And what is this? Is this a ghetto? I think MrMackey is going for a ghetto gunship, which should surprise Jagged. So this is strange. You have third air and a ghetto gunship on Loki. Well, I guess it's definitely unexpected, but a single scout here from Jagged would see a lot of nonsense and could really make things difficult for MrMackey. All you gotta do is kill that transport, and you're in a big hole, or you put your enemy in a big hole. You can see Jagged is not thinking about that. He's actually paused his air factory. Somehow, it looks like he was later to the Hydro. And a little bit of a mass stall now. Although everything is cool, the ACU positioning on this map is always critical. And you can see both ACUs going to the top somewhere. And what is this? Yeta taking a rest. And the important battle is going to be here. If Jagged can make a big enough push and cut off at least one of these expansions, he's already making a play for denying this bottom. It looks like he is sending some more reinforcements. If he can hold on to this position after finishing this PD and then maybe grab his bottom corner, given that Mackey's ACU is not down here, that is definitely a possibility. But when you're doing that, when you're trying to play both ends of the map, you don't want to lose on both sides, cutting yourself thin. But I guess that's one thing you can do if you're Cyber versus UEF here. A bomber coming out. It's a very brave bomber. I don't think he was given the scanner report. However, because there's a peace treaty here, they decided to go ahead and get out of the way. You can see these 2 players are friendly. And this entire game, Mackey's produced a lot more inties. And almost a Tech 2 Mask Striker here, minute 7. Of course, from these 2, you're going to expect... Ooh, Tech 2 land. So, not all eco-whoring. Jagged a little higher on the score. Not sure what that means. 2,000 reclaim. 2,700. And yeah, map control advantage. It's this extra expansion. Good job at denying, but MrMackey looks like should be able to take this bottom. There'll be a battle here eventually without any ACUs. MrMackey with his ghetto. Yet to see why it's important, but it is there. Is he gonna drop those off? They have no idea what they're doing. Oh, this is yeah. Won't make any jokes about any real situations that look like that. Yep, just like real life. I think some generals need to go on trial there. Jagged, yeah, nearly equal. But what we're seeing is a slap map advantage for Jagged and air dominance for MrMackey. We've also seen Tech 2 land coming out for Jagged, and that's actually probably one of the reasons he hasn't been able to take this bottom. If he just focused on Tech 1 land spam, I think he could have taken this bottom easily, although he's going to get it anyway. And now, yeah, he's also got Medusas. You can see how the mixture of units changes. This is mostly Manti. Once you hit Tech 2, no reason to make any more Manti. You want to switch to Medusas. Medusa, Rhino, very nice combination. There's many disappointing moments in this game when you're rolling in with a Rhino and then you're going to win, and then there's a point defense and you wish I really had a Medusa. That's why you just make the Medusa. And at this stage in the game, when you got Tech 2 units coming out, Manti, they're good for rating, but not much else. Tech 2 air. Tech 2 air versus Tech 2 land. What is going to happen now? Very even in terms of power, but oh yeah, we could see once that Tech 2 power is finished, the Jagged needs to do something with that. All that power is about to get. Okay, Tech 2 versus, yeah, this is where Rhinos are just going to dominate. Many kills. These are going to be big bets. Unless they get unlucky with some micro. Like, what are you doing? I think it's still going to survive. Yep. It's going to be a lot of reclaim, but it's going to be in the trees. And it looks like a drop for MrMackey. Yep, that's what Manti are good for. And Tech 2 versus Tech 1. 12 kills, 5 kills, 6 kills. So all 3 of them lived. Oh, but Gunship's not coming out. And this is where MrMackey's air control should pay off. This is where a lot of build capacity needs to go on air factories for Jagged. He's got a whole bunch of X's. Let's move a whole bunch of engineers in the air factory. Win airbag because it's going to suck. Yep, this is where map control is going to shift. Great combination of this drop together with the gunships. That's very nice from MrMackey. It puts a lot of pressure. You can see it in both ends. You got to worry about the gunships, and you got to worry about that, and that should cause Jagged to make stupid mistakes with his air. And if MrMackey is paying attention, and he totally is, that was excellent. So thinking like when I used to cast these games about a year ago, I don't think people were playing this well. Although they probably were, but this is pretty nice play here from MrMackey and Jagged compared to the previous game, maybe my baseline. And yeah, the question is, why do you get that second T2P gen? Why? You're already X's. Might as well put all these engineers on this air factory. Maybe get a Tech to max extractor or get more Tech to land. Get a gun. Oh, he's got Tech 2 on his ACU. And it looks like survival here on the bottom. But you can see how the factories have been killed, but an engineer. So where a drop would be nice. Some successful kills for MrMackey, although he just killed a bunch of Tech 1 gens, which is good for Jagged, who's just going to reclaim that mass. So he kind of assisted him in his recycling operation. Oh, and Tech 2 flag. Now, this is where you don't want to make any silly mistakes. Oh, it looks like Gunship's targeting the flag. Although, yeah, too much flag. 1 you might get away with, and 2 engineers. So close. The victory goes to MrMackey. Was that the key moment in the game? Let's check out the numbers for reclamation. Jagged He's sitting on 7,000. Mackey, basically the same, but huge power stall. Why? He's got Tech 2 land on it, Tech 2 engineering in his ACU. And yeah, this is a significant power advantage for Jagged. That should allow him to get air back. Was a bit of a mistake there with the gunships, a big waste for Mackey. I think he could have made more out of the situation, although what he did make is he forced Jagged to produce a whole bunch of Tech 2 flak. If all this Tech 2 flak were rhinos, although Tech 2 flak's a bit cheaper, it would have been a lot more difficult for these pillars to get this victory. It looks like that engineer battle was inconsequential at the end. Mackey gun plus Tech 2. And this is where the UEF ACU is so good. This is going to be difficult to deal with, because you can get Tech 2 and gun. You cannot do that with Cyber, and you got to either get Tech 2 or gun, but you can get stealth, so that's a disadvantage. It's balancing between the different factions. And also, of course, this Tech 2 PD that Appliance is going to make is not really going to do much against Mackey. It's not going to do anything, actually. And I think Mackey winning both corners. You should be able to take this corner. If you get some Tech 2 engineering down here, it would be nice. And this is a force that I don't think... Okay, I think if Mackey saw this, he could have killed it, but now he may have to respect because he's so far away from it. Do we see Tech 2 land here? Yes, and already see MMLs coming out. More gunships. But now there's a superior air force. Do we see Tech 2 air? Not yet. See if I can actually pause this, see if we have this functionality. Here's my micro has failed me again. Continues to fail. Alright. Yeah, I think a bit of luck there for Jagged that he's actually sort of able to keep this bottle, but not for long. These MMLs will break through. And where's the advantage for Jagged? Maybe a slightly better eco. Although he's got these Tech 2 mask ejectors a bit exposed. That will be the next target for Mackey. And what can he possibly do to stop this? I don't really know. He's got to make gains somewhere else, but you can already see point defenses going up. Some walls. What can Jagged attack? This is where you always can try to look for the direct attack route, where you look straight in the main base where you see the Tech 2 PGen. And this actually, if you're Mackey and you walk so far away from your base, you can argue this is a stronger position. You can make your Tech 2 PGen there. A lot of times people won't look at your proxy bases, your expansions. Our engineers are already moving in, so you see a lot of reclaim has been claimed by Mackey. Yeah, nice shield, some little extra health. And what do you do in this situation? Even with Tech 2 air, it would be very difficult to do anything because of all the flak and the shields. I almost want to say GG at this point. Although you can see there's still a lot more eco for Jagged, and yeah, that's that second Tech 2 PGen. He's got to use that somehow. And I think it's either air or ACU upgrades at this point. Not much else he can do with all that extra power. Probably don't want to make a whole bunch of extra factories. So will MrMackey be quick enough? And you can see some wall building from Jagged. Actually, I'm gonna put this up +3, see what happens. Okay, shields and PDs. Oh, and successful attack from Jagged. So that evens things out a bit. And now an assault. It's gonna be a lot of overcharges for Mackey. He's already sitting on a whole bunch of kills. Some Tech 2 ones as well. Yeah, that was a mistake. An attack from Jagged that he paid for. And is he? Oh, and Riptide's rolling by. You you have way more mass, and you have even map control, but you got MrMackey with a UEFACU rolling up in your face. What are you gonna do? A little more teching, it seems. He's capped his mask extractors. He does have Tech 2 Air, where he's making gunships. Tech 3 Land. Okay, Tech 3 Land. That's something. You already see a trebuchet and plus gunships. So Jagged's. Oh. Okay, that's where the pillar's gonna win. 2 Tech to mask extractors have been lost, and I think these 3 are also gonna be lost. Unless this Tech 3. Ooh, oh no. Is that shell going to hit? Ah. A bit of friendly fire there. If, yeah, and looks like Jagged is going to try to shoot over this mountain. Might be interesting. No more Tech to flak. Where's the Tech to flak? Here's the nearest one. So these gunships will take care of things. Now this puts pressure on Mackey. He's got to get Tech to flak, regroup. He made a good assault. He's got to get all the reclaim that he was gifted over here as well as over here. You can see he's got most of it, and this is where you can kill a single Tech to flak, but you don't want to try to kill all of them. Oh, horrible. 8 kills, 12 kills, 11, 5. Everybody got some. That's ridiculous. So that appliance rebuilding. Yeah, some more reclaim gifted for MrMackey. Although Jagged continues to lead in the tech race, and you can see, wow, that's a lot of Tech 1 PDs, some Tech 2s, and Tech 2 max structures. No cruise missiles yet. You can put a cruise missile. This is a nice place to put cruise missiles. On Loki, you can reach this base as well as these mask extractors, and you already see a TMD, but a single TMD can disappear for a variety of reasons. Looks like Mackey with a transport. Do we see Tech 3 land? Mackey's got to get Tech 3 land to even things out. And yeah, I think he's got the eco for that. He just got to do it. That was nice, denying all them scouts. Looks like a drop. So that's a good combination when you have Tech to land, Tech to air, Tech to transports. Oh, we might see 2 transports meet each other. More walls. So walls are a bad sign with these players. Walls might be a signal that they're gonna attack. Because yeah, they might not have any other ideas. They'll just go with whatever works. See some NTs that are out of fuel. No, what are you doing? Oh my god. Yeah, we just saw that. That was not the best play by Jagged. Oh, that's a lot of Corsairs, each one 420 mass, 420. Same as Janus. Yeah, that's a lot of mass invested in that strike group, which can disappear nearly as quickly as that disappeared. Yeah, those flak has no idea what just fell on him. That I guess something flew by. Who shot at it? We'll look at it later. More scouts. Yeah, these were in good placement about 5 minutes ago. They gotta find themselves a new placement, and this is actually where. This is a very strong AC, 27,000 total health. Compared to this ACU, only 1,300, so basically double. That ACU can compete with a couple of Perseus, although you don't want to do it for too long. And minute 30. Jagged, 33,000 reclaimed. A whole bunch of excess power. That's one thing about Mackey, usually doesn't waste power. 26,000. So a bit more mass for Jagged. He does have the superior faction at this stage of the game. Unless the Corsairs can do something. But I think going for a kill on this ACU that has Tech 2 has got shield and all that flag, that's not going to work. You got to choose other targets. Only through all 3 tech to powers. This would be a great target. Look at all that power storage. That means the Mackey's thinking about getting the RAS. Walls. Oh, and a successful drop. An excellent combination. Flag plus 2 Perseus. Although I think these Corsairs should be able to solve that problem. Oh, it's going to be a snipe attempt. What are these? Oh, ouch. Veterancy delivered. Oh no. Oh, Tech 3. You can see Jagged is pulling out some numbers here. Mackey's doing the dance. Is he gonna survive? Oh. Ooh, living on the edge. Going under 1K. These Percy's finished their task. They gotta keep moving. Second shield's waiting. Oh, and oh. How does that happen? Oh. I don't think it can get closer than that. That was very, very close. And where's an ASF? A single ASF. I'm sorry, Jagged. Yeah, cool off in the water. You can see how much vet he has. By the time he flew by, he got an extra 3,000 hit points from all that regeneration. Ooh, nice. But see, Percy's, they do so much damage. Even if you kill them quick, they'll still hurt you. Whole bunch of Tech 2 transports. They're going to be airlifting something. Map control shifting in Jagged's favor. Finally, his superior eco with all these bricks scaring away the ACU. I did not think that was supposed to work. It worked very well, and it was just by the... Oh, just barely Mackey got out. Of course, in his wake, Mackey has left a whole bunch of reclamation. This whole top corner of the map could belong to Jagged. Where are the Percy's? Where's the Percy production? This is the HQ, and actually this HQ is in position. No TMD. You can make an attempt to snipe that. At this stage, cruise missile is not that expensive, especially if you have a little extra power like Jagged. Mackey, yeah, they're all wasting a whole bunch of power. Ooh, his shield. He's not gonna get rest. Nice. It's gonna be a battle ACU, and that might be something that he needs to do. Although the Percy should be able to take care of bricks eventually. Take 3 air ASF. Yeah. It's not a very good feeling when this happens to you. Somebody just escapes like that. No respect. And yeah, what do? Well, obvious. If you have mass, you're gonna make Tech 3 mass extractors. You can defend them. Everything will be alright. And ASF versus Tech 2 transports. Plus ASF now for both players. Also some Tech 3 AA. And in terms of Tech 3 mass extractors, I see one of Mackey by Jagged. Yeah, he's also got 53,000 reclaimed. That's a 20,000 advantage. Although his ACU is going back for seconds. Yeah, these not a very good investment. Oh man, I'm not sure about that loyalist drop. That loyalist drop was not very good. They could have been good somewhere else at the same time. Also, very nice target. Whenever you see Tech 2 radar, unshield it, just bomb that. It's no health and a whole bunch of eco invested into it. And the bug. Okay, so that's one way to win as Cybern, is win air and then make the bug. Of course, if it's scouted, your enemy knows you're screwed. If they have enough land, they'll just run you over, especially as EEF. And it's become very quiet now. Some scouts. Yeah, they're both going to hope that it ends quicker, but won't do too much. And that's actually, if you look at this, that's the difference. In terms of map control, very even. But even when Cybern is way ahead in terms of eco, they're still under pressure. They still got to do something because they know that their end is inevitable, and they got to do stupid things like get get a Soul Ripper. Percy taking on a PD, pretty good PD. And maybe a successful drop. And yeah, that waypoint. Not very good. Bricks right away. Now you gotta go fight. Yep, Percy's coming through. Loki's becoming a lot more clean now. And actually, this bug may just get finished. So one advantage I guess MrMackey has, he's underwater, he can hide, but his main base, this is all gonna blow up. And then he's just gonna be sitting on a single RAS, or actually doesn't have RAS. So yeah, you just gotta kill all the power with the Soul Ripper and you're done. Here, minute 42. Unless something else happens. And in terms of Tech 3AA and ASF, this is where you gotta go clear the air first and then show your Soul Ripper and you don't want to attack the place that has the most AA. Yeah. And ooh. That bug is just getting punished. You can see both these players have enemy generals in their pockets, so they can rely on really stupid decisions at key moments in the game. Yep, no ACU. That's gonna be a huge mass gift. All these ASFs just gotta do is gotta attack. This will win Jagged Appliance another another bug. No, just kill the power. Is there some power here? No. Power here? Yeah, this right here. This is the target. And it's over. Oh, you can see it's ground firing. But the micro. Ooh, very close. MrMackey, he's about to lose his shield. I guess I was wrong. Oh, but he can't see him. He needs scout. Oh, don't do this, don't. Oh my goodness. MrMackey is a very good dancer, but you can't expect that to happen twice in a game. So hopefully people enjoy this one.